No intro?
Fuck that up so bad.
Yes, you did.
We don't listen, man. I didn't write this song almost a decade ago for you motherfuckers to not listen to it.
We wrote that song.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Ranked and Relentless podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
And that was a great start to this
That
episode.
was, yeah. For this one in particular, yes.
So this edible I took, guys,
Yeah.
as you understand, confetti cookie with like some like whipped topping on that, fruity pebbles on top of that. 100 milligram cookie. What I'm hoping is 40 milligrams of it. But I'm doing all right now is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey kitty cat, how you doing? Both the kitty cats. Fuck, I didn't see all Peaches in the back.
She's a staple now. Like,
Yep. Hey Luna.
my wife won't let us do the podcast unless she's in here.
That's so wild, dude. Your wife has creative control over our podcast.
Right.
Now
the other one. Yes.
So we do this show. We've been doing it for a little bit now.
Mm-hmm.
Where we talk about albums and we tell you our top 5 favorite songs on those albums. And we are looking at a band today. I don't think, we've talked about we've been, me and Austin been playing music together since we were teenagers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is a band on the planet that influences more than Chevelle.
I would say, not just saying Chevelle, but this album alone might be like our stable foundation of how we've written songs, how we've just sat in a garage and just came up with random lyrics. It all kind of sounds like Wonder What's Next.
Wonder What's Next, and later on, Hats Off to the Bull for me. Big time.
Yeah, you really did like that album.
I wrote a song that one day I do want to record, and you guys can hear it. I wrote the song called Panic. One of mine and Austin's favorite songs to play live.
Yep.
Very much was inspired by Face to the Floor. And it doesn't have the same kind of riff whatsoever, but just kind of how I structured it was very inspired by Face to the Floor. But Wonder What's Next, the album we're talking about this week. Chevelle's another one of those, like we talked about with Breaking Benjamin. We're going to clear this discography. I think we do every fucking album in their discography. There hasn't been a Chevelle album that me and Austin have looked at and go, oh no, that sucks. That doesn't happen. They all fucking rule. Their album they put out a few years ago, Neurodius. Me and this motherfucker got on Discord for like 5 hours, just talked about how much we love that fucking album.
Yeah. I would love to, like, if we even listen to it through Discord, like, which would be kind of cool, something we could do, like, in the podcast, but copyright. Yeah, I'd rather.
I mean, the show gets big enough
here and there, like,
check out big enough. There's things we can do.
Yeah.
I know a few tricks. I've been doing this podcasting thing for a minute now. I know a couple, 2-3 things. I'm gonna tell you about this album. One of the things I do know, Wonder What's Next. The second studio album from Chevelle was released in October of 2002. Recorded this one between September and November of 2001. It took them a year to get it out. That's wild.
It shows.
You know what? And it's a dude, like how many? I mean, look, point number one, their first album doesn't hold a candle to this one. And I don't hate point number one. It don't fucking hold a candle, dude. Like, this is like, there's so many sophomore efforts out there. Like, Breaking Ben's sophomore effort, We Are Not Alone, with So Cold and Firefly and shit like that, are like phenomenal sophomore album. Right. Nickelback's sophomore album, The State, so miles above what Curb was a few years before. I think the same thing about Chevelle. This is, as far as like that second album goes, that's, the sophomore slump, as some people might call it. Nah, they didn't have no fucking problems. So interesting. I'm looking at the Wikipedia right here, and I just saw something. I saw September 11th in blue, so I want to read this. There's some interesting shit on this Wikipedia. I'm probably going to read most of this. After experiencing label trouble, Chevelle's management set up a showcase in New York. The group received 3 offers, ultimately choosing Epic Records. After debating between Gigi Garth and Ben Gross, they enlisted Garth to produce their sophomore album. Recording was scheduled at the Warehouse Studio in Vancouver to begin the day following the September 11th attacks. With the tragic event having just taken place in the band's home country, they were met with an unsettling start to the recording process. The band spent 9 weeks at the spacious studio.
Wow.
9 weeks to record.
That's all you had to do. I mean, it's all you got to do.
Get some shit done in just over 2 months. Yeah. And here's going to be a little bit more of like the a little more of the nerd, and like me and Austin are really gonna be pumped on this. Wonder What's Next would feature a heavier, more textured sound than its predecessor, which, according to frontman Pete Leffler, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, was more indie and didn't effectively capture the band's intensity. While Chevelle's debut album was recorded in standard D tuning, the band switched to drop B with some songs in D flat tuning. The band also spent much more time adjusting tones and preparing before recording, as opposed to the less refined studio process of working with Steve Albini. So that big switch to drop B, that's the thing, me and you, this was the band that made me want to go low.
Yeah.
This really was the band.
Well, yeah. I would say mine was Slipknot, unfortunately, but yeah.
Slipknot, probably Korn. I'll never forget this guy. When me and Austin start playing music together, I'd never done anything lower than drop D. I never would leave that. And he comes to me with his he's like, let's do Right Now from Korn, which is in drop B or drop A, whatever the fuck. And then I was like, all right, we're going to do it in drop D. And then Austin's like, that's not how key and notes work. And I was like, nah, dude, it'll be all right. It wasn't all right. It wasn't all right at all.
For us at the time, it was okay.
We should have held ourselves to a higher standard, like Chevelle did for their sophomore album, Wonder What's Next, that we're talking about this week.
Right.
Big singles on this one. The Red, Send the Pain Below, Closure. Dude, they did fucking numbers with these.
Yeah.
The Red, I'd say that The Red and Send the Pain Below, I think, are in contention for like the most popular Chevelle songs ever.
Right. Like if anybody knows Chevelle, it's either I'm gonna say it's either The Red or crap.
I'd say The Red, Send the Pain Below.
I know it's the next album.
Vitamin R, yeah.
Those are like the two. If anybody knows Chevelle, it's those two songs. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Down. They've heard it. Movies, TV, all of them. Like,
yeah, dude, it's everywhere. Fucking video games. Oh my God, these guys have been on some fucking video games. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it, where I was very big on what we did last week with the A Day to Remember album, where we did our top 5s on the show, not before the show. That episode wound up being a little bit shorter, which is what I wanted. So we're going to do that again. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. Here we are. Once again, going off of the color coding of the album, I am in black. Austin is in red. Austin, you went first last week for number 5. I'm going to go this week with number 5.
Okay.
Grab thy hand.
Dang. All right. Okay.
Grab thy hand comes right after Forfeit on the album. It's very much written in the same vein of Forfeit, with that low chug, just the dun dun dun, just the fucking just big old notes, and just halftime drums, dude. You want to the key to Rob Weathers' heart is halftime drums,
which is every song ever,
dude. Fucking, there's some bands that like I know their tricks, and I'll be listening to a song and be like, halftime drums come in now,
right?
Rise Against is the easiest one to do that with,
100%.
But yeah, dude, like I grab thy hand, dude. It's fucking fire. God damn it, it's so good. Number 5 for you. Number 5 for you, Austin.
Number 5 is Comfortable Liar.
Okay, let's fucking go. Comfortable Liar, which is
not on there.
Did I not fucking put Comfortable Liar on this motherfucker? Where did I fuck up? I went straight from Family System to Send the Pain Below. You know what? I can take care of that right now.
This is where we edit.
No, we're leaving this in.
We're leaving it in.
I want you guys to know how much of a dumbass I am.
I mean, you are doing everything.
Oh
so
no. Why did you go to number one?
move them.
I know, Austin, I'm doing it. So
What's this green? Oh,
I know I'm fucking fixing. Boom.
Get
All
it
right.
together.
God
All
damn
right.
it. What was your number 5, Austin?
Comfortable liar, sir.
Comfortable liar.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who, if anyone, is watching this episode looking at the screen right now. And while I was putting over Grab Thy Hand, is sitting here looking at the list going, Comfortable Liar is not on this motherfucker. Comfortable Liar. Tell me why it's number 5.
808s. Love them.
There's some 808s for sure.
Man, it just the hi-hats open and then just. But here's the thing. Tool did it. A lot of other bands do it, but that was one of the things was Prison Sex, where he like scrapes very slowly on the bass string. They do that for Comfortable Liar, and that is one of my favorite openings. Cool. Just going into just 808 and then just in your face rock, just so nothing. Cool. And then I love Pete's soft vocals during a heavy song and that chorus. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah,
number 5 for me. 4, on the other hand, is going to be Wonder What's Next.
Wonder What's Next. Okay.
What's next?
Why?
Same intro. It's just I love that single note, but the thing about Chevelle is that man could play single notes and sound full.
Mm-hmm.
He's not empty, and that drop B, just. But that's it. That's the whole song.
I'm hearing it in my head right now.
Right. And it rolls. The drum is just hitting as hard as they can. Chevelle, Wonder What's Next.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I need to be clear. Every riff on this fucking album. Like, One Lonely Visitor is a ballad, but outside of that, like every riff on this fucking album, dude.
Yes.
It rules. Like this is one of those cases where I almost feel bad that I'm just doing 5. And I also kind of feel bad. So straight up, also, I don't have a list written down. I'm just going off of memory on how much I love this record.
All right.
He's got a list. I'm just going.
I thought real hard.
So number 4, with that being said, for me, Family System.
Damn.
Great way to start the record, dude.
Yes.
Great way to start the record. Another great fucking riff. Mm-hmm. I just love dude, Pete's such a fucking great guitar player. All my career as a musician, I was just like, God damn it, let me be half as fucking good as Pete on guitar.
Well, it's like he doesn't do anything extravagant. He knows how to hit a pocket and just like every riff that he does, he's hitting. Yeah,
stays in the pocket.
They're so good at structuring songs.
So fucking good. So fucking good, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's God damn it, dude. These riffs are just so fucking good, man.
Right.
With that being said, number 3 for me, Comfortable Liar. I mean, I echo what you just said. I love the fucking pick scrape. I love his vocals. I've told Austin this off air. I work with a professional wrestler here in the Southeast that comes out to Comfortable Liar.
Yeah.
And just, dude, every time he hits the curtain, I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude.
Right.
I was sneaking in Chevelle. References the first time I called one of his matches, the whole time. Dude, such a great fucking song, dude. Number 3, great one. What do you got?
My 3 is Grab Thy Hand.
There we go.
I mean, come on. That Grab Thy Hand and just
it's awesome.
Oh, dude, it's
so that good.
Chorus is just I love his screams. That's another thing. He doesn't scream words. It's just scream, and it's
primal. It's very primal.
And my number 2 for this one, Family System.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, for the most part here, we're on the same wavelength.
I was honestly contemplating. I think we might have one.
You think so?
One that I think so.
Well, I mean,
depends on what your 2 is, because we know our one. We don't even need this list. We didn't need this podcast to talk about what our number one is for.
Oh no, we already fucking know what our number one is. Yeah, so I mean, number two, there is going to be a discrepancy.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be a discrepancy at number two, because my number two is Closure,
Respect,
which is a song that like I feel like I listened to the most when I was with you.
Yeah,
We couldn't go on a road trip without Closure coming on,
and we would belt our hearts out to this song. Like, I mean, we listened to every other one, but man, when me and you listened to Closure in that car, it was like its song was about us.
Yeah, and I love the
2012 that he wrote this about us.
Oh, dude, I love the way he like drops off in the chorus.
Yes.
With that Closure is good. Dude, it's so good.
It's such a beautiful voice.
Before we say our number ones, do you want me to just put them there?
Yeah. Who could have guessed?
It's fucking Forfeit, guys.
Right.
There's no discussion.
Mm-mm.
Holy fuck, is it Forfeit, dude?
Oh man, like, I'll say it. Makes you want to kick a fat kid in the Kmart, dude. Like that song hits every. Even if I'm in a happy mood, I'm happy listening to this. If I'm in a mad mood, oh, this is a great intro for all of it. Just
that fucking guitar intro. Oh my! It was the first song I ever learned how to play in drop B. This was the first song I learned how to play in drop B. I think on one of your guitars.
Probably the one that's broken in the corner.
I think the BC Rich.
Yep.
Yep. I learned how to play this song on that guitar.
Yeah.
Probably at Austin's house or some shit. Like,
still hurts. It broke a month ago. I've had it since, God, I was in 9th grade when I purchased it.
The first demo we ever recorded, I played on that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to play Forfeit on it. I think I read that they wrote this song about people that throw like live rounds in the pit. Like they wrote it about like dudes that like go in the fucking pit with their Monster Energy drink shirts and just fucking like throw elbows at people.
Okay.
I want to say I read that that's what this song is about.
Thinking about the lyrics, I can
see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to prove I'm right.
Yeah.
So turn and forfeit. Yeah, dude. Forfeit. Dude. God damn it, guys. This episode is short. So we're just gonna take a few more minutes to talk about how perfect of an album this is.
Right.
Before we actually put together the top 5.
I would 100% say that this is perfect if One Lowly Visitor wasn't there.
Yeah,
not a bad song. It just not one that
when you listen to the rest of that album, like I do think like it's a nice little come down after being up here the entire fucking time.
But like and for me it's weird because I love Point Number One. I love that whole album. I don't have a single song in there that I'll skip. And One Lowly Visitor should have been on that album. That's what it feels like to me. But
could have been one of those that maybe they did write during that time and maybe they just couldn't put on that record.
And they just redid it, in that 9 months they had to just literally be in the studio and nowhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, but everything, even the songs that didn't get picked. Look, Send the Pain Below, The Red, great singles, dude. We listened to them a bunch.
For me, I would even say The Red, I kind of listen to the most out of the album. But when it comes to like absolute bangers, favorites, the ones that are on the album, this is my top 5.
Yeah.
Red is 6 for sure.
And then the other 2 that we didn't list, Don't Fake This and Even with El Diablo, fucking damn good songs.
Yeah. Don't Fake This.
Don't Fake This is, dude, Don't Fake This is probably number 6 for me. Like, Don't Fake This is a great fucking song.
Right.
Okay. So let's put the list together.
Oh God.
All right.
I forgot about this part. Closure
is going to go down. So it's going to come down between Closure and Wonder What's Next as to what gets number 5.
Yes.
So Forfeit, we did our jobs for ourselves for once. So Forfeit's number 1. Family System 2 and 4, and then Grab Thy Hand 3 and 5. Comfortable Liar also 3 and 5. So I think with that being said, Family System gets 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Family System gets 2. Now it comes down to, does Grab My Hand get 3 or Grab Thy Hand get 3, or does Comfortable Liar get 3?
I agree with both. That's the problem.
They both fucking rule.
Because they both have their elements that's different that make them.
The only argument I will make in favor of Comfortable Liar is that Grab Thy Hand does for me very similarly what Forfeit does for me.
And I agree with that. Yeah.
Nothing does for me what Comfortable Liar does for me.
Yeah. Not on this album.
No.
I agree with that. I'll take that L. You can put Grab.
We'll do that.
Or yeah. It's not an L. I mean,
no, it's not. There's nothing. There's no fucking L about it. You want to know why I can tell you it's not an L? Here,
yeah. Yeah.
You wonder what's next, or let me get the color coding. Yeah. I'm anal about stuff like that. There's no L's for you, buddy, because I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah. And then Closure's right after, and then
that's fine. Closure's right after. Whatever, dude. Don't fake this. It's great, dude. It's a fucking great album.
This is a great album.
No arguments out of me.
Mm-mm.
God damn it.
This feels like to me, hey, you want to listen to Chevelle? Like, I've never heard Chevelle. This is the album I'm going for.
Listen to the whole
I could do what's the last one? I can never say it right.
Neurodius.
Yes, I could do that one to show a couple of the songs, but
it's a great album.
Yeah, this is I'm showing anybody who's never heard Chevelle this album first.
Dude, so this is what I'm telling you. If you're a Chevelle fan, you already know about this album. If you're somebody who has heard a couple of songs on the radio from Chevelle, you've probably heard The Red, but you haven't heard the rest of this album. Sit down and listen to the whole thing. If you like The Red, you'll like the rest of the album. If you've never heard Chevelle a day in your life, I want you to go to Spotify. I'm specifically going to say Spotify because that's who publishes our podcast. Go to Spotify, go to this album, and click on Forfeit right fucking now.
Yeah.
It'll change your life, dude.
Highly recommend.
Change your fucking life. Number 1, Forfeit. Number 2, Family System. Number 3, Comfortable Liar. Number 4, Grab Thy Hand. Number 5, Wonder What's Next. I wonder what's next.
We haven't talked about it.
We haven't talked at all about it. We'll chat for a little bit whenever I, hit the end record button. But awesome. We love this record.
God,
we did it justice with this top 5.
I can't think of any other one. Maybe throwing in The Red, but see, that's no longer a top 5. So, yeah, I agree with this one.
We just rank
everybody's heard The Red. If you haven't heard The Red, go see some World.
Send the Pain Below, The Red, Don't Fake This, and even with El Diablo, all the songs that didn't make the list. Look, I don't want to beat up on One Lonely Visitor.
It's there.
It's completely different than everything else on this fucking album.
It's acoustic, sort of echoey.
He did it really echoey. But I fuck with it. It's a nice little come down. Like if you need to chill the fuck out after listening to this album, it's a nice way to do that.
There are 4 songs after One Lonely Visitor, but we're not doing expanded editions.
Yeah, the expanded edition, which they had it's
Until You're
Reformed, which was a B-side. Mm-hmm. High Visibility, Black Boys on Mopeds, and It's No Good are all different covers from different artists. Yeah. But yeah, we just wanted to focus on the core album. And that's going to be what we do with most of the time whenever we're looking at albums. We have talked about some records that we will look at the expanded or digital deluxe editions for. I just had one pop in my head that me and you talked about briefly yesterday that we need to do sooner rather than later.
Right.
Who knows? Could be the next episode. Stay tuned to find out. Make sure that you are, subscribed here on Spotify or YouTube or wherever you are listening to the show. You can hit me up at Sweet Sexy Rob on Twitter. Tell me what you think about the show. Tell me what you think about our top fives. If there's anything that you would change for your own personal top five, tell us what albums you want us to look at.
Yep.
I know we've been exclusively looking at the rock genre, but like we're not opposed to going elsewhere. We're just, staying in our respective lanes right now. But yeah, man, I think this is one of my favorite albums that we've talked about so far. A great fucking record all goddamn day. Austin, anything else you'd like to say before we get out of here?
Nothing except go listen to this record.
Listen to it. And if you've never heard of Chevelle for some fucking reason, listen to Forfeit first. Yeah. You'll thank us later. You should honestly send us both thank you cards, personalized. Slip $5 in there too if you want to, if you're a real fan. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
Hey.
But
one day.
One day. You're right. Until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Austin.
And thanks for hanging out.